In the astrology of February 24th and 5th, we have the full moon energy this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturn's day and the Sun's day. And we keep in mind that Saturn and the Sun are both positioned in Pisces right now. This full moon is, of course, going to be opposed to Saturn within just about 3 degrees. So it's going to be a very powerful release in a lot of different ways. And for Virgo, who is kind of the prime energy of this full moon, your experience is going to be one of releasing the things that have held you back, in particular, holding back your identity, holding back what you want to say, holding back the way that you want to introduce yourself into life, into the people around you. This is a great time essentially for your energy to be a little bit more magnetic and letting go of the things that cause you to possibly become very hermetic or shrunken back. As for Leo, this energy is going to be operating very much in your financial energy. This will be releasing any type of financial blocks, especially in accordance with what you might be experiencing during the year of the dragon, to open you up to a very prosperous 2024. This full moon is incredibly important at verifying what things have actually been unrealistic of your dreams and what dreams are actually possible to manifest here in reality. For Cancer, this energy is very much going to be a release of the unspoken word. It is going to be everything in your throat chakra that has been held back and being placed out into the collective or released out once and for all. So this might be a very important conversation that you have with someone close to you about something you've been wanting to say for a long time. For Gemini, this energy is happening in your familial sector. So this is happening in a way where there may have been tension in your family for a long time, and this is a moment where that tension's released, or where you have an opportunity to really show up for someone that's in your family. For Tauruses, this energy is happening in a much more creative, romantic, and exciting area of your life. So anything that has kept you down in a very depressive state, anything that's been holding you back from enjoying things, from being able to sort of celebrate life or celebrate what it is that you have been wanting and what it is that you now are starting to step into. Now's the time to allow this energy out, to have some fun, even if it seems like everything should be so serious. And for Aries, of course, this is a time to release the way that things have been on a day-to-day basis. This is about overcoming the patterns that you may have been falling into time and time again. This is a time to release that once and for all. For Pisces, this energy is very much about relationships, of course. This is about letting go of relationships that don't work anymore or partnerships that are only consumptive to you. This is a time where even if it's hard to do, this full moon, especially in its opposition to Saturn, is going to tell you, hey, here's the responsibility that you have to let go of some of these energies and to bring in something new by letting it go. Because once you let something go, you allow more space to show up for you. You allow more people to show up for you that actually meet the vibration that you're living in and that you're stepping in and that you're meditating on, that you want to be in. For Aquarius, this energy is happening in the form of a psychic release. Tons of spiritual experiences. You might see a lot more apparitions or have more visions than you normally do. There's a lot of very intense psychic energy to this particular full moon in general, but this one in particular, especially if we keep in mind what else is going on in your sign right now with Venus, Mars, and Pluto. For Capricorn, this energy is happening in an area where it's a time to release the previous failure to an adventure or some moment where you believed in yourself and everything fell flat, everything didn't work out, and part of you has almost held back from taking the risk again. Now's the time to take the risk once more. For Sagittarius, this energy is happening in the form of your destiny itself. So if you find yourself or get some sort of evidence today or this weekend where you know that you've reached a kind of dead end, now's the time to say, hey, I need to start looking at what it is that I want to do in the long term, what it is that I dream of, what I believe my destiny is. And then, of course, we step into Scorpio's energy. For Scorpio, this energy is essentially saying that now's the time to really look at who is around you in your circles, who is by your side right now, and who is showing up for you, and also who isn't. But on top of just weighing this all out, you're also looking at what kind of expansions do you want to make to your social life? Have you found yourself falling in certain types of ruts where maybe you have a lot of friends who they just kind of like the familiar, they just sort of like, staying home, or they just like doing a few of these activities, and it's time to expand and sort of broaden your horizons a little bit, meet some new people who want to do different things and awaken different energy sectors, especially in your collective conscious and unconscious. And then Libra, this is a full moon of letting go of the darkness, letting go of the dreary, letting go of the gloom. Any of this darkness that has been sort of marinating in the background in your psyche for a while now, now's the time to release that and understand that it's okay to feel safe, to be happy, that that's something that can actually happen for you. So for each and every one of us, this full moon is going to be very intense, with Virgo of reality and Pisces of the transcendence of reality. Our collective right now always has a really intense Virgo full moon. They're very special. And for this one in particular, because of its placement, we have some interesting interactions happening with Neptune, with Pluto, and of course with Saturn. So I hope that this has helped you guys out. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and release what it is that you want to release. And I will talk to you all on Monday.